What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Bears Week 15 preview as my 8-5 Cleveland Browns host the 5-8 Chicago Bears, who've actually been playing much better as of late. In fact, they've won 3 of the last 5. Now, I know the competition hasn't been the strongest in those wins. They beat the Panthers, they beat the Vikings in arguably one of the most boring games of the year. But hey, this past Sunday, they went out at home and they got their lick back against the Detroit Lions, who had beaten them 2 weeks ago in Detroit, 31-26. Well, Chicago went out and got that revenge, that sweet, sweet revenge, beating the Lions 28-13. So yeah, they're playing much better. And even in those losses, they lost by a touchdown to New Orleans on the road. And of course, like I said, they lost to Detroit on the road 31-26. So they could have easily been on a 5-game winning streak. But hey, now they're coming to the dog pound to face a Browns team that's on a mission. Of course, the Browns trying to secure their second winning season under Kevin Stefanski. And I believe this would be our fourth overall winning season since the team came back into the league. 2002 made the playoffs, of course, lost in the wild card. 2007, we all remember that year, right? 10-6, missed the playoffs because the damn Colts couldn't do their thing, right? Freaking Jim Sorgi. Ay, ay, ay. And then, of course, 2020, 11-5, made the playoffs, won a playoff game. Awesome, right? And now we're trying to secure our fourth winning season this Sunday, and we're trying to get to 9-5 overall, 7-1 at home. You love to see it, but it's going to be tough because, like I said, the Bears have been playing much better as of late, and the Browns, well, let's just say they've been dealing with a ton of injuries. So hopefully we can get some guys back, especially Denzel Ward. Hopefully Grant Delpit's not hurt too bad. Hopefully Obo's just fine. Same thing with Posick and Jordan Elliott. Ay, 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 man, it's been rough. But yeah, with that being said, got a lot of things to talk about, so we're going to jump right into it. Now, before I get into it, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell, and also become a member for exclusive perks like cool emotes and stuff. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Now, before I get into the actual preview, like I said, I got some other things to talk about. First thing we're going to talk about, Joe Flacco officially notched his 100th career W on Sunday for the Browns. A team that, as the Browns stated on Twitter, he loves playing at Brown Stadium. He does. I think he has one of the best records at Brown Stadium, too. Yeah. And the crazy thing was, he was an opponent for pretty much most of those games. And I'll tell you what, it felt weird rooting for Joe Flacco at home. I mean, it was even weirder seeing him out there rocking a brown jersey, right? Like, what is this, the Twilight Zone? Like, what universe am I in? Like, I'm sitting here watching Joe Flacco play for my team. And he went out there and he absolutely hooked against the Jaguars. 311 yards, 3 tutties, yeah, and a W, of course. That's the most important thing. But how about this, man? This dude was a few weeks removed from being on the couch watching the game like you and I. And then the Browns call him up. He goes in for a workout. They sign him to the practice squad. He comes in and starts cooking immediately. Like, it's freaking insane. And you know what's freaking hilarious? How about this? In 2 starts, Flacco, 5 touchdowns. Kenny Pickett in 12 starts, 6 touchdowns. Just thought I'd put that out there. Sorry for any Steeler fans that were watching, but I had to take a little dig at you guys, right? I mean, come on, man. It's freaking sad, right? A dude who literally has played in 2 games has as many touchdowns as your primary starter. That's freaking sad. But it's hilarious, too. Yeah, man. All right, next. Grant Delpit officially extended. I know news came out before the game on Sunday, but it was made official yesterday. Of course, Grant Delpit got hurt during the game. Hopefully he's all right. I heard it was a groin injury, and rumor has it he could be going on IR, which would absolutely suck because that would end his regular season. That would freaking suck, man. He has been a dog this year. But hey, at least he has financial security. That's good. And he won't be a free agent after the season, which is even better. And then yeah, Browns home record in 2023. 6-1. Love to see it. Enough said. And then arguably some of the most impressive things, starting off with this. Dustin Hopkins, the guy that we traded a 7th round pick or something for before the season started, right? He lost to Dicker, the kicker, in the Chargers kicking competition. Browns went out and acquired him, because Cade York was a bum. Brought in Dustin Hopkins. I honestly wasn't sure how this was going to go. And yeah, he's been arguably the best kicker we've had since Phil Dawson. Yeah, 31 made field goals in a single season. That is a franchise record. Freaking insane, right? Like, that officially surpassed Phil Dawson. Like, this dude is a legend. For real. And he keeps this up, he won't have to buy a beer in Cleveland ever again because the fans will do it for him. For real. He won't have to buy anything. Fans will do it all for him. Pretty much. If this keeps up, which I'm sure it will. Because he's a dog. Yeah. Gotta love it, right? Makes you wonder, what would our record be if we still had Cade York? Honestly, don't even want to know. And then we got this. Of course, no Denzel Ward meant Martin Emerson and Greg Newsome had to go out there and do their thing, and that's what they did. 3 interceptions, 3 forced incompletions, mostly from Martin Emerson, who was a straight up G out there, right? Lockdown, love to see it. Yeah. Well, man, those two guys are underrated big time. Like, people talk about Denzel Ward, but they don't talk about MJ or Newsome. Like, I wasn't sure if I liked the Emerson pick when it happened. My God, he has turned me into a believer big time. For real. I mean, this dude couldn't really get a pick for the longest time, and now all of a sudden, it's like that ball comes to him. You love to see it. And then to wrap up this little news portion, we got the playoff picture heading into week 15. As you can see, the Ravens are the first seed, of course. The Steelers would actually be in the playoffs right now. And of course, you have the Browns at the 5th seed, aka the top wild card spot. And if the playoffs started tomorrow, we would face the Jags again. So, yeah, freaking awesome, right? But now with that being said, let's get into the actual preview portion of this video. Gone about 8 minutes, so this video is probably going to take a long time. And yeah, again, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. And let's get into the preview. So we're going to start off, of course, with the series history against the Bears. Believe it or not, the Browns lead the overall series 10-7. Of course, Chicago last beat the Browns in 2017 during our worst season ever. Winless season, of course, went to Chicago and we looked like ass. Of course, that was pretty much the entire season. And then the Browns got their revenge a couple years ago in Cleveland, 2021, when Myles Garrett and company ravaged the Bears offense. And Myles went off in that game. I'm pretty sure Justin Fields still has nightmares about that game. Yeah, he still probably thinks about that game. And hopefully Myles reintroduces himself to Justin Fields this Sunday. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now let's get into my 3 keys to victory. Yeah. All right, key number 1, as always, get after Justin Fields. I mean, we did a pretty good job of that last time we faced them, but obviously they've gotten better. I don't think we're going to see, we're not going to see Jason Peters at left tackle this week. He's, I believe, in Seattle now. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully, like I said, we get some guys back. off the injury list this week and everything. Number 2, this is a big one. Take care of the ball. I believe I saw that the Browns have 27 giveaways. Like, my God. Since when did ball security just not care anymore? When did it not matter? Like, take care of the damn ball. My God. Of course, most of that was, PJ Walker just carelessly throwing interceptions and stuff. It's mainly been from PJ Walker. Yeah. But, yeah, we got to take care of the ball. And then number 3, it's simple, dominate. Enough said. Now, getting into my player to watch, I'm going to go Amari Cooper. I think Amari is going to have a good game this week. And he's due for one of those big games, right? We haven't really seen him do that much, do that much since Deshaun got hurt. So we need him to go out there and do his thing. Should be a good matchup against Jalen Johnson and company, though. That's gonna be fun. And then my prediction, you already know. Browns win 28-17. Did you really think I was gonna have the Bears winning in Cleveland? Nah. I mean, anything can happen. But nah, we ain't losing to the damn Bears. We're going to 9-5. We're securing a winning season, and we're getting one step closer to officially punching our ticket to the playoffs. Yeah. And hopefully the Ravens lose too. That'd be great. But never know. Go Jags! One can hope, right? Hey, speaking of the Jags, what's with Trevor Lawrence? I thought he had a high ankle sprain. This dude running around like, yo, I thought he had a high ankle sprain. What's up with this, bro? This dude's running around like nothing's wrong. The heck kind of drugs did they give that guy? For real. What did they shoot him up with to freaking numb his ankle to the point where he doesn't even feel it? Gotta love modern medicine, right? But yeah, with that being said, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. As always, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. Beat the Bears. Shout out to all the Bears fans that watch, especially my guy Josh from the Sports Fury, one of the few Bears fans I actually know on this lovely platform. But yeah, we're beating your freaking team's ass this Sunday, just saying. So, see you guys later. And by the way, I'm probably not streaming the Cavs Celtics game tonight. My internet's been kind of acting up, and I can't really trust it. So, I'll probably make the thumbnail, but we'll see how things go. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. Let's get this dub on Sunday. And I'm out. Bye-bye.